U.S. Vice President JD Vance's recent trip to the UK has highlighted the complex and evolving dynamics of both his personal political ambitions and the broader transatlantic relationship. While officially on a private family vacation, his meeting with British Foreign Secretary David Lammy at Chevening has drawn significant attention. The interaction underscores the strategic importance of Vance's diplomatic role, as he and Lammy, who come from different political backgrounds, have reportedly bonded over shared experiences and faith. Their discussions covered key global issues, including the Gaza conflict and the war in Ukraine, revealing some disagreements, but also a shared commitment to finding solutions. Vance's public statements during the trip, which included downplaying any immediate plans for a 2028 presidential bid, reinforce his image as a loyal partner to the current administration, while simultaneously solidifying his growing profile as a major figure on the international stage. Vice President JD Vance's decision to downplay 2028 election talk can be attributed to several factors. Primarily, it is a strategic political move aimed at demonstrating loyalty and focus on his current role. Publicly discussing a future presidential bid while serving as vice president could be perceived as disloyal to the current administration and a distraction from his duties. Vance is likely seeking to present himself as a serious and dedicated public servant, not an opportunist already campaigning for the next office. Furthermore, his comments align with a common political tactic of avoiding the heir apparent too early. By deflecting speculation, Vance can avoid becoming a target for both his own party's potential rivals and the opposition. This allows him to build his profile and influence from his current position without the added pressure and scrutiny of a presidential campaign. Ultimately, his remarks reflect a calculated effort to manage public perception and navigate the complex political landscape of an early presidential primary race. Vice President JD Vance's public statements have several potential consequences. By downplaying his 2028 ambitions, he reinforces an image of loyalty and focus on his current duties, which could bolster his standing with the current president's base. However, this cautious approach could also be seen as a lack of confidence or a sign that he is not a true heir apparent, potentially opening the door for other Republican contenders to gain traction. His diplomatic overtures during the UK trip, particularly with figures like David Lammy, could also have a lasting impact. By engaging with international leaders and discussing pressing global issues, Vance is building a diplomatic resume that could make him a more appealing candidate to a wider range of voters. This could help him transcend the America First label and present himself as a serious and capable leader on the world stage. However, it also creates a delicate balancing act, as he must not appear to be moving too far away from the core tenets of his party's platform. While there is no single solution to a political situation, Vance's actions suggest a well-defined strategy to manage his burgeoning career. To successfully navigate the 2028 election cycle, he must continue to balance two competing priorities, demonstrating loyalty to the current administration while simultaneously building his own political brand. To accomplish this, he can leverage his position as vice president to gain more international exposure and experience, making him a more credible figure on the global stage. Simultaneously, he must maintain his appeal to the populist wing of the Republican Party, a base that is crucial for a presidential primary. Vance can also continue to use his platform to champion key policy issues, such as those related to domestic manufacturing and economic populism, which resonate with a broad swath of voters. By focusing on these issues, he can carve out a distinct identity that is both aligned with and separate from his predecessor. The challenge for Vance will be to execute this delicate balancing act without alienating either the establishment or the populist base of his party.